Welcome everyone to another episode of Slasher Scotty. I am your host, Scotty McCoy, and boy, do I have a surprise for all of you. I have on Zoom with me right now Christopher Gatrost, and he is the director of the upcoming film Live.Laugh.Die. Hey Chris, how are you doing tonight?
Hey, how's it going?
Doing good. I'm so glad that we can make this happen. Been a long day, but I'm so glad that I can end it with an interview with you, and definitely excited to talk more about Live, Laugh, Die.
Yeah, man, I'm super excited to talk about it. I love talking about film in general, but this film has definitely been a big topic for me lately. So,
Awesome, absolutely. So the first question will get into your film history. How did you get your start into filmmaking?
so I tried acting whenever I was in high school, and I wasn't really excited about it, but I've
Mhm,
always been a writer, and so I took a few years to where I was just writing poetry, and
mhm,
after a while, I started writing short little like stories,
mhm.
and I wanted to see them come to life. And eventually, I got to finally bring one to life with "If Money Bled."
Nice, nice.
You know.
That's awesome. And then it started all from there, right?
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
it was a crazy experience because I was just thinking that I wanted to put something on YouTube, and that would be it. After that, I would be done making films. Um, and then the person that I was directing it with, he basically put it into a film competition, and we took first place in that film competition. I was like, guess I'm gonna keep on doing this. I'm gonna keep on going, see how it goes.
Nice, nice.
Mm.
That's actually really amazing. I bet it's something you didn't plan for there.
Oh yeah, 4 years later, and we're still doing it. So it's definitely working out.
Absolutely. So, what is the film Live, Laugh, Die all about, and where did your inspiration come up with to create this movie?
Live Laugh Die is about this guy that's going through a rough breakup, and he spirals out of control, becoming a serial killer. Um, During the process, he is basically it's going to end up being a trilogy, and it's just this guy's weird obsession with serial killers
Mhm.
leads him to want to climb to fame after this rough breakup. And the idea came from listening to True Crime Garage and listening to them talk about all these different serial killers, and I was like, it's just so weird because I mean the idea of like a serial killer is weird, but some of the things that they did along the way was also really weird. So I
Yeah.
was like, I want to make a dark comedy about this. And the further I went into making a dark comedy, the more it became a horror film. So it
Nice.
just slowly got to the darker side of things. Um, because for me, whenever I write a script, it always starts off where I have a beginning and I have an ending, and
Mhm.
everything in between it just flows out. And
Nice.
so yeah.
Nice. That's awesome. So, was the title, was that the first thing that you came up with? Was it something that happened throughout writing it?
Um, that was actually it wasn't my original idea for the title. I'm on this screenwriting group, and uh, originally the film idea was going to be confessions of a serial killer,
Okay.
and it was kind of like the idea of the the Disney movie, the Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, I'm gonna end up changing it to just being a serial killer. I was like, that's a simple name. I like this name. My wife told me to look around for a different name, so I asked around, and this person ended up saying "Live, Laugh, Die" was a good title for it. And so I was like, yeah, I I can rock with that. So
Nice. Nice. Absolutely. So, what do you believe is going to be the most difficult or challenging part on making this movie?
um, I've never had to train a dog or had a trained dog on set
Hmm.
and had them have to do a series of different things on set to basically direct a dog.
Yeah.
And so that's going to be the interesting part because
Mhm.
I've never done anything like that. But we have a whole scene dedicated to just one dog, and so it's
Nice.
going to be an interesting shot.
Nice. That's awesome. That's awesome. So, when do you plan on filming this and where at?
We're going to be filming in Radcliffe, Kentucky. This is actually the first feature to ever be filmed in the city. It's my hometown.
Nice.
And I mean, we've had Elizabethtown starring Orlando Bloom shot in Elizabethtown right next to us. It shot about 2 scenes there. And then we had the movie Stripes with Bill Murray in it, shot on Fort Knox about 41 years ago, which is also right beside us. But so we're filming in Radcliffe, Kentucky, and we're going to be filming from July 11th to the 24th.
Awesome. Sounds great. I can't wait for this to come out. Are there any confirmed cast or crew that we should know about?
There's a lot of great cast and crew to it. Peyton Clark is going to be starring in the movie. He used to be on a Disney show called I Didn't Do It. So we have him. We have Carter Cruz. She's a former adult film star. We have Robert Amico. He's been in the industry for about 50 years. Donna Lee Heising. She was former Miss Universe. Let's see, who else we have? We have Justin Shinkaro. Justin was actually one of those people that I knew, but I didn't know that I knew him because he was a voice actor. So that's basically where I know his work from. And he used to voice Harold on Hey Arnold.
Oh,
so that was
nice.
really cool. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And,
Hey Arnold was the shit for me.
Yeah.
Love that show.
It, man. I used to love it. And I was like, I have no idea who this guy is. Robert brought him on board, and I was like, well, I mean, if you say that he's talented, then we'll just bring him on board. And then he was like, yeah, just look him up on IMDb. And I looked him up, and I'm like, oh my God, you're in all this stuff that I love. I was like,
so how easy, or shall I say, how hard is it going to be to hear him talk and not think Harold?
Well, thankfully, his voice doesn't sound anywhere close to it in real life, so it's not too bad. Whenever we were on the phone, I was even like, "Oh, come on, you voice Harold," and then we hopped on. And I was like, "Hey, man, can you do the Harold voice just like one time?" And he did it. I was like, "Oh my God, you are!"
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's so cool. So who's gonna be your special effects artist for the movie?
Special effects is going to be Kristen Keaton.
Okay.
She has done a few projects here in Kentucky. And she's super talented, and she wanted to hop on board right from the beginning. So it's going to be awesome.
That's awesome. So do you have actually, before we get into that, what do you hope to achieve or accomplish with this film?
The sky's the limit right now, honestly. My first feature that I shot in December is being looked at by Paramount, so I'm really hoping that this film can definitely be at the same level and be looked at by Paramount or Shudder or Hulu or something like that. So we're hoping for something big.
Awesome. So do you have an Indiegogo crowdfunding campaign currently going?
I do. It is and I can share the link in the comments whenever this video comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Is there any specific perks you would like to plug, and what is the money going to be used for when you the money you fund?
So far the money has been used for, honestly, we have dropped prices as low as possible because we just want to get the name out there.
Yeah.
We have fully funded the film, so right now it's at the point where it's basically you're paying for the price of the hoodie, or you're paying for the price of the shirt and the hat or whatever, plus for it to be mailed out to you. So right now the money is just going towards just getting the name out. And we've fully raised everything. So
nice. So obviously this is the main project you're working on, but is there anything else that you want to promote, like social media accounts, websites, anything for the movie at all, or anything else for the listening viewing audience?
My Instagram is either going to be True North Productions, or you can look me up at Chris Gatrost. Nobody else has the same last name, first name, so it's pretty easy to find. If you see it, it's me.
Nice. Absolutely. Well, I thank you so much, Chris, for joining me this evening.
Hey, I appreciate it, man.
Yep. You have a great rest of your night, buddy.
You too.
All right. Bye.
Bye.